Hi, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be making the crochet headpiece with some embellishments. And for today's video, I'll be using a 5mm crochet hook and a pair of scissors, my medium weight yarn. Yes, is this medium weight? This is actually a lightweight yarn, my bad. I'll be using my lightweight yarn, and I'll be using one of both embellishments or both, I don't know, depending on how this goes. So let's get into the tutorial video. So I'll be starting by making a magic ring, and I'll be going in with clusters. Okay, so we're going to start this with clusters of 2. So I'll be doing a chain of say 3, yeah. Then I'll be going in with my double crochet, double crochet, chain 1, and I'll be doing this about 5 times. Double crochet, chain 1, chain 1. We have 3 so far. um, Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and then I'll be tightening this the strand at the end. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clusters. So since I already did my chain 1 here, I'll be sealing off at the top of this chain here at the beginning to seal off this round. Okay, so there you have it. We have our first round. Here we go. And then for round 2, I'll be going in here with slip stitch so I can begin in the next chain 1 space. Going in here with a slip stitch, going to the chain 1 space with a slip stitch, and I'll be making a chain 3. Let's make a chain 3. Okay, and I'll be going into this space with a double crochet, chain 1, and into that same space I'll be going with 2 double crochets. Okay, so double crochets. Don't mind the strand here, this is from my magic circle, so I'm trying to hide the yarn in between, so I don't have to do a sewing in at the end. Okay, so this is it. Chain 1 and going to the next chain 1 space, repeating the same thing. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the same space. So this is it. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and go into the next space, repeating the same thing until we get to the last chain 1 space here. Then we seal off at the end. Okay, now the reason why I didn't do 4 of it is because 4 is going to make it look like a square at the beginning. I don't know, it's going to everything is going to add up at the end, to be honest, but I just get that mindset like it's going to look like I'm making a granny square if I do that. So I just do it 5. And Also, using a 5 millimeter hook is because of how big my head is. So I'm trying to do something that would fit well on my head, not so tight, not so loose, since I'm using a lightweight yarn. So depending on your head size, you could take the hook a little lower. You could use a 4 millimeter, a 4.5, or you could use a 5 if you need more head space. Maybe if you have lots of hair, or maybe you make your hair from time to time and you would need the extra space. But yeah, that's it basically. So okay, so currently in the last chain space, okay, chain one, and going with my 2 double crochet, then I chain one and seal it off at the top of the chain I made at the beginning, and there we have our row 2. Okay, why you behaving like this? Okay, so there we have it. We have 2 rows already. So you see it's giving that circle look. So go in here with a slip stitch again into the chain space with another slip stitch, and then I make my 3 chains, and now we'll be going into the space here, into each chain space with 3 double crochet. But in the first one we'll be going in with 2 because the first chain there, the chain 3 we did at the beginning, counts as a double crochet. So we chain 1 into the next space. We'll be making 3 double crochets, okay, chain 1, make your 3 double crochets, and we keep doing the 3 double crochets until we get to the last chain space. Then in our fourth row we'll be doing some increases, so keep going and I'll meet you at row 4. So now we're at the end, and I'll be sealing it off again with a slip stitch as usual. And then actually made a mistake here. I skipped the stitch, so keep going, and then when we get to the middle there, we do a slip stitch. I missed a stitch at the beginning, so I might have to go back and correct that, but you keep going. I'll meet you when we get here. Or better still, no, we don't do that. So since I'm here, I'll be doing my increase here. I'll be going in here with 1 single crochet instead of So you see, now we have two double crochets here instead of me losing the whole thing and going back. So that's the trick. Ha ha ha. Experience is the greatest teacher, or however it is that they say it. So yes. So for this row, we'll be doing the increases, and for the increase, we'll be making 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So I got my 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, and I'll be doing this round. So I'll go in chain 1, go into the next chain 1 space, do my 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So you do 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the chain space, then you chain 1, and you do the same thing in the next chain space, and you keep doing this across, around, since it is a circular project. So you keep doing this until you get to the very end. Yes. Now we're at the end. So this is what we have so far, and I'll be starting off here with a slip stitch as usual. Okay, it's always something of a hassle doing this. So I go in here with a slip stitch as well, so that we can begin the next round from the chain 1 space. So in this row, we won't be doing any increases. We'll be going into each chain 1 space with 3 double crochets. Okay, so we'll be starting with making our chain 3, which serves as 1 double crochet, and go into that same space with 2 double crochets, chain 1, and into the next chain space we'll be going in with 3 double crochets. chain one into this row here, 3 double crochet. If you notice, I'm using the same gold yarn that I use for my dune scarf, and the reason is because I really want to have this in gold color. I feel like it's going to give it the look that I want, especially with the beads that I'll be putting at the end. Yeah, I used the black yarn for the other project I did for a client, and I would like to use a gold yarn for myself, not because I love shiny colors, but because this is going to stand out in its own way. So if you notice, I've been going in to every chain one space with 3 double crochets. So you keep doing that, and I will meet you at the end. Let's see at the end. Okay, folks, so we just completed our row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to begin our row 6, we'll be doing our increases again. So in this row, we'll be repeating what we did at row 4, basically. So in each chain one space, we'll be going in with 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So this is my 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet in that same chain 1 space. So let's go again. Chain 1. I think I'm using my hand to cover it. Pardon me. 2 double crochet in the chain 1 space. Chain 1. 2 double crochet in the same space. Okay. So let's go again. Chain 1 in the next chain 1 space. 2 double crochet. Chain 1. 2 double crochet. So this is it, the increases. Okay, so we're going to keep going that way. So in each and every chain 1 space you see here, each and every chain 1 space you see here, we'll be going in with 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, I hope this is as understandable as possible. So I'll keep doing this, and I will meet you when I get to the end. But hello people, welcome back to row 7, drums roll. Okay, I'm kidding. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, and in row 7 we'll be doing something very different to give us the curve of our cap. Okay, so this will be the last of the whole increase and decrease thing, but in this case this is just going to be giving us the circumference that we'll be needing to work the shell stitches on. Anyways, before I end up explaining and explaining, let's get to it. I'm here in the middle of I sealed off my row, and I did my what's it called, the slip stitch to the middle of the chain 1 space here, so the chain 1 space here rather, and I'll be going with a chain 3 as usual, and I'll be going into this space here with 2 double crochets, which is altogether 3 double crochets. Okay, because our chain 3 here serves as a double crochet. So we chain 1, and instead of going into the next space with 3 double crochets as well, we'll be skipping this in betweens, and we'll be going into the ones with the cluster. Okay, so in this cluster here, we'll be making 3 double crochets in the chain 1 space. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, chain 1, and instead of going into this chain 1 space here, once again we'll be going into the middle of this cluster here with our 3 double crochets. So bear that in mind, because we do not want to do any more increases. We just want to keep going on with this size that we got already. Chain 1 and go into the next chain 1 space in the next cluster and do your 3 double crochets. So keep repeating this until we get to the end. Please, I hope this is not confusing. If it is, just watch it over and over again. It's going to sink in. It's not a difficult pattern to follow. All right, so we are back to, this is row 8. I think we did row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in row 8, after we've done row 7, we'll be beginning with our 3 chains, and in that space we'll be going in with double crochet, chain 2, and go in with another 2 double crochet. So as usual, our chain 3 counts as a double crochet stitch. So in this row we will not be doing a chain 1 in between. So we'll be going into the next space. Okay, yarn over, go into this next space with 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Okay, so this is it. So like I said, you don't chain 1 again in between. So you go into the next space here with 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Okay, and then you keep repeating the same thing all around until you get to the end. So remember, no chain 1s in between. We are only going to be making the shell stitch, which is 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then you go into the next space without making any chain. Okay, so in this row, which is row 9, we'll just continue making the shell stitches, no increases, no decreases. Okay, so I already sealed up the row and did the slip stitches to the middle. So we'll be starting off with 3 chains, going to that same space with the double crochet, chain 2, and going to the same space with a double crochet. Okay, so it's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, so like I said, we'll just be going into the shell stitch spaces. So go into the space with your 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, then you go into the next space here on the shell, in between the shells, with the same thing. No chain 1s, please. We're no longer chaining 1 in between. So going in here, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, and keep going into the next space here, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. No increases, no decreases. We are just going into each shell to do the same thing. So we'll be doing the same thing till we get to row 15. Okay, so you can do up to row 14, you can do up to row 15 or row 16 depending on your head size and how much coverage you want to have with it. As for mine, to be determined, I will let you know when I get to the number of rows that I need, but typically you're supposed to make 14 to 15 rows. Okay, so when I get to row 15 of mine, or whichever row that I get to, I will let you know. Okay, and then we can now add the embellishments. It's as easy as that. So see you when we get our beanie, which is in no time. So welcome back. I did about, I don't know, how many rows did I do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, I did 16 rows, and now I'll be doing my 17th row, which would include these guys here. I won't be using the calories, please, just to play safe. I've never used calories before, and everything is just happening in the moment, so I do not want to do any sort of experiments right now and then trial and error. It's like 4 a.m. already, and I have things to do tomorrow, or today rather. I have things to do today, so let me get into this. First and foremost, I would like to advise that you use a less than 5 millimeter size hook. I would advise you use a 4 millimeter or a 4.5 millimeter. I'm going to mention that. I'm going to find a way to put that at the beginning, because I have to make some modifications due to my yarn type. So if you have an understanding of the kind of yarn that you're using and the kind of hook that will be best for it, perfect. Okay, but this is a certain yarn, so the elasticity doesn't happen the way that acrylic yarns do or cotton yarns. So it's best to use a 4.5 millimeter for this project at most. At most, the 4.5 millimeter should be perfect. So I'm going to be showing you how to put the beads. So in order to put the beads and to get this shell like drop down here, you see like the drop downs here, the shell shaped things. So I'll be doing something different in this row. So I've joined the end of this row, and I've gone into the middle part here. There are different ways to do it, but I'll be doing it this way. So I'll be doing a chain of 3 as usual, going to this same space with my double crochet. Then I will chain 1 and you know what, chain 2, then go into the beads here. Okay, all right, and then I will chain 2 again. 1, 2, and that's because I want it to drop. I want to get the drop down feel. So I'll go in here with my double crochet, double crochet, and there you have it. So I have a very shelly shell. Okay, so here you go. You see the drop down. So I'm going to repeat that across, and I'm going to do it one more time. Kindly ignore what I am doing right now, like this that I just did. Kindly ignore this. And so I'll be going into the next shell. Into the next shell, yes. I'll be doing my 2 double crochet, chain 2, then go in with my bead, Okay, and chain 2, then make my 2 double crochet in that same space. 1, 2 double crochet, and there you have it. This is it. So you keep repeating the same thing across. Okay, so far this is what we have. Isn't it lovely all alone? Okay, wrong song, but yeah, this is it so far, and I'll be doing the rest and I'll show you when I'm done. Toodaloo. Okay, people, we are at the end, and this is the last what do I call, cluster, where I'll be adding a bead. So shall we? Let's do this together. So I'm chaining 2, and I'm going back into the stitch with my double crochet. All right, so I'll be sealing off this row with the slip stitch as usual. I don't know why this is being dramatic. Yo, calm down. Calm down. I'm at the end already. Do not disappoint me. And here we go. It's a wrap, ladies and ladies. So here you have it, and I am done. Let me go into this next place with this to hide it up better. So kindly ignore the shenanigans here. Just seal off your projects basically the way you would normally do. And let's get rid of this. And we are done making our hearts. Okay, so let me see. Ooh la la. Okay, see what I'm saying? Okay, let me do this. Now, how is that? Ooh, I love the arrangements. I can really stylish. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay. That is so fine. So this is our beanie, and I hope you enjoyed making this with me. I really do hope you enjoy making this with me. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you would like me to do next. I am open to suggestions, and that was my finger cracking. Oh, okay, let me calm down. Thank you so much for streaming and for watching the video. Kindly like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and share. This is a beautiful summer project. In fact, it's a project for every time. Yes. So you can do the beaded thing on your winter hats if you want to be stylish and chic like that. Until next time, I'm Lemonade. Bye.